probably give it like a minute while people come in. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of bullish people on Twitter, on social media, which makes me wonder if this is. I wonder if this is just a gap up to trap people, and then we're just gonna come down anyways. Either way, the game plan for this week for me, and you don't have to follow me. You can do what you want. But the game plan for me is we already bought BMXI, right? We already bought BMXI. We already bought gold. This is gold exposure. It's a penny stock, and it's giving you gold exposure. So as long as gold continues higher, we should see this come back to 6 and then possibly 10 cents for a nice 50 to 100% depending on where you sell. So yeah, that's why I got into this one, which I alerted on Friday. So from here to 629, that's a wow, 32%. If this comes back to 6 cents, it's a 32% move in a matter of what, a few days. So that's the power of penny stocks, and it's a gold mining company. So technically, it's undervalued. And when I was doing my research, it recently broke the downtrend, right? It was downtrending, and it finally broke out of it, and now it's trending to the upside. So, everything's lining up for this one to continue higher, especially with buyers finding support finding buyers at 4 cents. So we bought at what, 4.9? Yeah, we bought at 0.049, somewhere around there. So we're kind of just sitting good here. So the play is just, buying the gold companies or just gold in general. But this one has not really, this one's been a sleeper is what it looks like. I mean, we didn't get in down here at the bottom, but hey, as long as gold continues higher, we're going to make money off of this. So this one I'm going to add it to my favorites because that's a good one. What do I have in my favorite? I was going to micro scalp Palantir, but I'm not going to. I'm just not. I'm just going to sit back and relax. MP and we bought a bunch. Yeah, we bought these, right? I think continue to hold. We're up on them. What? I mean, I bought 100 shares, so we're up, what, $200? I'm up $200. If I know some of you go in bigger. But yeah, let me just check. Where did we buy? I forget where I buy. Cause I don't have Thinkorswim opened right now. We bought it. Yeah, we bought 100 shares of MP at 84.30. So we're up almost $200. And I have price targets of what, 100 and 150. And this is backed by the government. Actually backed by the government. Actually. Not like those other ones. Other ones are just speculative. So I'm always going to buy the one that is backed by the government. It just makes things easier. Like, it's hard to fail if you're backed by the government. If the government's going to pump money into you, it's just hard to fail. It just is. So that one is my number one play. Yeah, if this goes to $100, I make what, $1,600 off of the 100 shares. UEC. What's going on with UEC? Yeah, we bought UEC, which is just it's right around where we bought in. So I mean, like I said last Friday, was it Friday? I don't remember. But again, why uranium? Uranium. It's uranium. We need the uranium. So my question to you is, have we discovered any new element that's better than uranium? Because yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ask Gronk here real quick. Have we discovered? That's the question. Have we discovered new elements better than uranium? Right? This is just a simple question. Better than uranium for nuclear energy, like, because last I checked, and this is just me guessing. Is there anything? Unless the only bear case I can think of is we discover something called geometranium or some bullshit, right? Like bullshitanium, whatever. Like, you can just make it up clearly. Just add IUM at the end. Can anyone think of anything? That's the question. So we need the uranium. The only way this tanks is if somehow we discover something new, never before seen. We just discovered it, and that would send UEC tanking, absolutely destroy it. Quite frankly. Hey, good morning, Riptide. So yeah, that's like the only bear case I can think of. And UEC has it's this is the play, man. This is do not be worried about UEC or MP materials. UEC isn't backed. UEC isn't backed by the government, but that doesn't matter. Again, is there going to be an asteroid that hits us and gives us something new? Are we going to get NQ-manium, like E-manium, like Grok can't even answer the question. It's just stuck in limbo. It's like, whoa, even it's surprised. Deuterium, tritium. So yeah, we're fine. We're good. On MP materials, we're fine. On UEC, we're fine. And on the gold OTC penny stock, we're fine. We bought the right ones on, what was it, Monday? I think it was, Friday. What am I saying? Friday. So right now it's just a waiting game. Yeah, so today I'm not going to do much of anything. I'm just going to sit on hands. I mean, unless if BMXI gaps like closes 6 cents, then I might take the 32% profit. But other than that, I'm not really going to do anything. It's just, you just kind of, the professional thing to do is go, you know what? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to do nothing. I don't need to force anything. At best, I'll just focus on, again, the minerals, not the minerals, the element plays and the uranium plays and gold. That's about it. The uranium comes from seawater and is derived from desalination plants. Well, Grok is still stuck here. Has not answered the question. I think it's like, whoa. What's the other one besides MP materials? There's another one, right? Oh, USAR. USAR gapped up. Wow. And then USAR W. Tritium comes from lithium and is rare and deuterium. USAR W, it's literally right at resistance. So we'll see if it holds there. There's definitely going to be a lot of people. By the way, I want you to keep in mind on Friday, anyone with short-term dated calls got absolutely nuked. A lot of people lost a lot of money on Friday because they were leveraged. They had loans, whatever, margin calls. Like if you didn't blow up on Friday, you're doing fine. I'm watching the deuterium stuff because my home city is building a desalination plant. Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, so we're gonna need the rare earth elements anyways. So USAR, fine. USAR W, MP materials is my number one pick. And gold, anything gold related. I could have bought the gold ETF, but I was like, maybe buy this gold mining company sitting at pennies, which if it moves up 1 penny, I make like 10-15% real quick. So I don't think that there's any. Oh, Mara stock, I did some due diligence. I think I released a video for that last week. This one is pivoting into AI infrastructure. It's just gonna take it like a year, but once it starts going, it's gonna get that big IREN move. It's gonna move like Iran. So you just gotta be patient with that one, because too many people, they want Mara stock to behave like Iran, right? They want Mara stock to kaboom to $100 or whatever. 60. What's the high that Iran hit? 70. Yeah. So it's not gonna happen because they're still building everything out. Mara's still building everything out, but they are pivoting into AI. So right now is the best time to be buying Mara before they build it out and get the news out there. Because once the news comes out, it's gonna start skyrocketing like these other Bitcoin miners that have been pivoting. And Mara has the revenues. It's one of the biggest ones, Bitcoin miners as well. It's just that, again, it's a company. It's not gonna overnight create something out of thin air. It's gonna take a while for them to build everything out. So if you're patient, I think Mara's a great play, and I'm still, I'm gonna sell covered calls on that one, and some puts, sell some puts, and if I get filled, great. If not, fantastic. I win either way, whether it goes up or down. And I'm very confident that once they build everything out for the AI infrastructure side of things, Mara's gonna go. It hasn't been following like Iran and BitF. It hasn't been skyrocketing like that. But again, it's a company. It's not gonna overnight build everything. It's gonna take time. So if you got the patience, Mara definitely a buy, and I will be accumulating that one for sure, and selling covered calls here to take advantage of the volatility. Like right now, the most important thing is how can I take advantage of this volatility while still holding a good company that I like and that I did my due diligence on, that I'm confident is going to go up higher over the long term. So that's Mara for me. Check CMP quartz mining for silicone. CMP. Isn't that Chipotle? CMG? No, I'm kidding. CMP. Let's start with the yearly time frame. So yeah, the plays here, we can even add. So let me add. Where's Mara? The plays for today. Where's Mara? Why can't I find Mara right now? It's all the way at the bottom. CMP is it's finding support right now. It also looks like an inverse cup. So if there's a handle, it'll pump maybe to 25 at best, and then we'll see. It has to find reversal here. So this is not a bad one. On the yearly time frame, looks like it's finally found support. So I'll say that much. Let's go to the quarterly. Quarterly looks like it recently pumped, coming down quarter after quarter. Is this forming a bull flag? It kind of does look like it. We'll see. Actually, this looks like a shoulder on the weekly shoulder head. Shoulder tanking, unless you want to. Let's go to the monthly again. Let's go to the daily, see what we're seeing. That shoulder had higher shoulder, but still dropped. Trending to the downside, recently broke it. Has supported around $18. If it doesn't hold 18, it drops drops down to like 16. Not interested. I'll add it to my watch list just to keep an eye on it, but I'm not interested in that. Yeah, so as I was saying, Mara stock definitely, like, if you're willing to hold it for a year or two, because it's 2026 and 2027 when they're going to have everything built out. So if you can wait, I mean, just accumulate, literally. I don't care if you just buy one a day. Just accumulate it. That's how a lot of people who bought APLD Rigetti, IonQ, they bought it when it was cheap and they just kept adding, even on the red. Like, they weren't scared. And they just held. It's that easy, but people don't want to make, 5x in a year or two. They want 5x today. So, yeah. So, yeah, those people usually take, big gambles with calls, buy a bunch of them, hoping, that it moves 100% in one day. That's just pure greed. That's all that is. That's why you saw a lot of people get destroyed on Friday. So if you were holding short-term dated calls and you got destroyed on Friday, you got a gambling problem. That's what it is. There's no if, and, or but. There's no other way around it. I had a talk with Joey Shaw after the live stream on Saturday. We kind of had a one-on-one. And I told Joey Shaw straight up, like, look, motherfucker, you're lying to yourself and you're lying to me right now. You are gambling. You have no strategy. You admitted to that. And you're buying short-term dated calls. That's not that you got nothing. Like, you're just gambling. That's what that is. You got to have strategy or else good luck, because he's destroyed right now on MSTR calls, and he has those 6 month. Those MSTR calls that he holds, they have I think 6 month expiration. So anyone who has MSTR calls even 2 months out, they're absolutely dead. They're just dead, because his are devastated right now. So. What am I looking for? Why can't I find, did I remove Mara or something? I don't see it on my watch list. Did I? Yeah, I did remove it by accident. What the hell is wrong with this? Okay, there's Mara stock. So Mara, that's a good play as well. I like Rich Tech Robotics down here. Where's Rich Tech Robotics? So these are the stocks that I like. But again, if you want to make the big bucks, you got to be willing to hold, man. Too many people want that 500% right now. Yeah, I like uranium. And where's MP Materials? All the way at the top here. Should see it. What? Oh, MP is going to see 100. I don't know if it's going to happen today, tomorrow. It doesn't matter. It's going to get there. Again, too many people want to go to 100 right now. I'm willing to wait. What else do I like? Is that it? I think I have my list here. BMXI? Yeah. So gold, Mara stock, Bitcoin mining going into AI infrastructure, but it's still building everything out. It's going to take, what, a year or two? So buying it right now is where it makes sense. You don't want to buy it when it's already pumping to 80 bucks. MP Materials, man. If MP Materials continues to run here, we should see it at 90, and then 100 would be next, which would be fun because that's my first price target is 100. If it hits that, in a week or two, I'm going to be very happy. Damn, everything just pumped like crazy. Are they trying to play us? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, I'm just going to take advantage of the volatility, selling covered calls and selling puts, and I make money either way. That's like easiest thing you can do. Don't have to think about it. You don't even care. In fact, you want the volatility because it's like, oh man, if it goes up, great. And if my shares get all the way, great. I still made money. If I get filled on puts, cool. I got paid to buy shares on the market. So, gonna keep it easy. Will the market dip or rip and open? See, this is what I mean. This is why I have this strategy. I don't care if it dips or rips at open. I win either way. But my prediction is I don't care. I'm not going to make predictions. A lot of people say it's going to rip. We'll see. I don't know. Riptide says sideways. Shades, you grabbing any RR? Oh, hell yeah. I'm grabbing 1 share a day. Remember, 1 share of RR a day. That's what the strategy. Too many people, they want a lump sum. Let's just buy 1 share of RR every day. It'll add up. And then when it goes to 18 bucks, you can sell and make, your 300%. So I'm only adding 1 a day. That's it. I'm not going to go crazy. It's more of a discipline thing. Too many people don't have discipline, man. They see a stock and they want to chase and lump sum 40, 50, 80K, 100K. Just buy 1 share every day, 365 days. So what? That's 365 shares of RR stock that you'll have in 1 year. And yeah, that's it. Don't go crazy. You got to do challenges like that because it'll teach you discipline more than anything. And so you can learn that you can make quite a bit of money just buying 1 share a day. 1 share a day adds up. What do you think about bull? It's being pump and dumped by Moon Market, if I recall. So I don't like buying anything that influencers are talking about. And Moon Market is he's a pump and dumper. So if it comes down to 10, which is previous support down here, then I'm interested in it. But as of right now, I want it cheaper. I want it at 10. If it doesn't, whatever. Technically, to buy here right at support. But yeah, I usually just don't like to play stocks that are being pump and dumped. Because these pump and dumpers, they have like huge discords, like 4,000 plus people. And if they all dump, when he decides to dump, it'll come down. So you don't want to get caught in that. Better not to play those. BBAI. Yeah, BBAI was sad. It was sad to watch that one. People were asking me, should I take profit? It looks like it's not going to hold. And I'm like, it does not look like it's going to hold. I would just take the profit. And it didn't. Imagine buying and then it goes all the way up and then you just held it all the way back down. That would suck. Yeah, no, that BBAI and NVTS, I think they would have hit 10 plus already if it weren't for what happened. But whatever, it is what it is. This is just opportunity to buy the dip here. Let's see if 7s hold. That's the most important thing. Does it hold 7s again, or is this gonna start coming down? Because if it comes down, it'll come down to 650 and under. And yeah, so yeah, this $8.50 is a big level. We'll get over that eventually and go back to 10. If we break 10, we go to 12.50 then 15. I think it's inevitable. You just gotta, sometimes you get things like what happened on Friday. That's why you don't buy short-term dating calls because you'll get destroyed just so fast. That you're just. Mm-mm. The market, dude. I think the market's gonna go sideways. I think that's what the market's gonna do. That's what I believe uh, because we have a deadline, right? November 1st is the deadline for the China tariffs. So what I believe is going to happen is we're just going to go sideways in a range. And then once November passes or Trump says, hey, that November deadline, no need to worry about that. We're good. We talked to China where everything's fine. And once we get confirmation from China, that's when I think we'll continue to rally. But because I've seen that before, the market likes to do this. When there's a date and we still got like a month away for that date to come, we just go sideways in a range. So, and there's so many bulls and bears right now. So there's gonna be people shorting. There's gonna be people going long. So it's just I would just expect sideways action. If you think about it, we've been sideways here on BBAI, right? Look at BBAI. We've just been sideways since October 3rd. We're just sideways. So like we're all like that's actually very true. We're just going sideways here. Let me look at Rich Tech Robotics. It was going sideways, then broke down. Let me look at Mara stock. Mara stock going sideways. In fact, we've been going sideways on a lot of stocks for quite a while. So Mags, the Magnificent Seven, we're going sideways here since September. So a lot of stocks were just here. They were going sideways. Here, this is Netflix. That one doesn't really. That one does its own thing, if I recall. Meta was going sideways here. So I mean, we've already been going sideways for a while on some of these stocks. I mean, gold would be the exception, of course, and anything to do with rare earth elements and uranium and other stocks. But if you really think about it, and I just showed you this, we've been going sideways actually on a lot of stocks. So my prediction is we don't even go up or down. People are so concerned about up or down, but I think it's going to be sideways. After seeing that, yeah, that would make the most sense. Is sideways action. And I think Riptide, I think you're actually a professional trader. You're just pretending not to be, because you're a little too good on your on everything. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick jizz. But yeah, my prediction is sideways. That would actually make the most sense. All right, I'm back. Yeah, good morning, Shades. What's the plan for MP and UAC? Shout out to Michael Clark. MP UAC, I'm just gonna watch him. What do you? Yeah, I'm just gonna watch him. There's really. Let me see. Actually, I should. MP. What is this one? UEC. Oh boy, anyone with MSTR calls right now is just absolutely annihilated. Riptide equals Nick. This is my gamer account. What are you playing, Battlefield 6 or something? MPUEC. What else am I watching? BMXI. That one's a good one as well. And Mara stock. Immediately at open, I'm gonna sell some covered calls on Mara stock. I'm not even gonna waste my. Let me open up Thinkorswim right now before I forget, or else I'm gonna be scrambling. But yeah, those are the four I'm watching today. I don't really care about anything else. Because MP, UEC, Gold, BMXI, Mara stock, that one is a buy as it goes down. I'm just accumulating that one for 2026, 2027. That's when it'll pump. Calling it right now. I have one rich tech robotic stock. That's funny. Paper. I need paper. I need paper. I still have some. I was eating a sandwich, by the way. I still have a little bit of cheese on my face. I was eating a cheese sandwich with. I like hard salami. I don't like cooked salami. I bought cooked salami and I didn't like it. I like hard salami better. Yeah. We're up $205 on MP. And the Mara shares, I'm absolutely selling covered calls on that. Let me get that ready right now. So if you're in the Discord listening to this, Mara covered calls. Message retracted. I don't know what the hell. Oh. I'm doing Rich Tech Robotics Challenge with you. Yeah. Do it with me. Too many people, man. They wanna look at UEC already starting to. It wants to go to 16 MP materials. If it can, it'll go to 90 today. If it continues, gold penny stock here should see 6 cents as well. And Mara, I'm getting ready to sell some covered calls. Let me set that up. What the hell am I doing? It's interesting that MP materials and UEC moving right now. You'll do the RR challenge starting today? Nice. One share a day. It seems boring to most people. Like, what? Just one share, motherfucker? I want 1,000 shares and then it goes up, to the moon. Ridiculous. Sell to open. So I'm going to sell this week expiration, $21 covered calls on the 400 shares. I had 300 shares, but I got to sign the ones that I sold at the put that I sold at 19, unfortunately, because it came down so much. And okay, I'm selling 4 covered calls. I don't think I need to sell a put. Nah, we'll see. But I'm gonna start with the covered calls immediately at open. I'm just gonna slap that market order. I don't give a damn. I just want these covered calls. I want to be in these covered calls. Give me the premium. I should make about $120 in premium. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think I need to do anything crazy. We're already in MP and we're already in UEC. We're in Mara. We're in BMXI Gold. So yeah, we're but we're good. We're good. Everything else I'm holding, we're good too. So it's whatever. I'm not concerned about anything. I think it's a cool challenge. I think it's a challenge that some people need. And Michael Clark, I don't know why your messages keep retracting. I don't know if the moderation on YouTube is doing that or what. But I see you post and then it just disappears. We're just one day into the challenge. We started on Friday. So we're only one day in. In fact, I'm gonna put. Okay. The market just opened. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. I got a bunch of charts here. I'm focused on uranium and MP materials, which is backed by the government. So I'm good right now. That one girl in the Discord is probably like, what's going on with USAR? Let me look at USAR W. USAR W? Ooh, USAR W coming on down. And that one can come down fast. UEC 116. UEC 116 right now. If it can go above 16, it can go to 17 today. MP pulling back alongside the other ones. Mara stock selling the covered calls right now. Holy crap. These covered calls are going to print. Selling them right now. Four covered calls on Mara. 21 strike. And did I get filled yet? No, I have not gotten filled. Why is this sell to open? Yeah. Okay, I just got filled on the Mara covered calls. Collected a nice premium. Did I? Yeah. I collected a nice premium there. So, there you go. That's it. You don't really got to do anything else. Collected $200 in premium off of the 4 covered calls. So, woohoo, I guess. Let me see if I can sell I might sell 1 put, and that way I can just, if I get filled on that, I'll have 500 shares total. Let me see, options trade, sell to open, 1 Mara put. Let's just play the volatility. I'll set that to 17.5. Expiring this week, sell to open the put. That'll make me $20. Cool. Okay, selling 1 put. Expiring this week, 17.5 strike in case it does come down that low. $20 in premium. So selling it, I'll let you know if it gets filled. Waiting for it to get filled. Come on, hurry up. I hate when it usually takes like 10 seconds, but yeah. Okay, so MP materials headed towards 90 as I said. So yeah. Uranium, Mara stock moving, cool. Okay, I got filled on the Mara put, so I'm in the green. Woohoo! Whether it goes up and down doesn't even matter at this point. So, yeah. So I told you guys, MP Materials. There's only one of those, and it's backed by the government. So yeah, no one should be surprised by the current price action. $90. Look at that. It has to break 90 to go to 100. If it can break and hold above 90, we could see $100 this week, cause it's very bullish what they did, announcing $1 billion package or whatever from the government, and on top of that, you have it's easy. It's too easy, man. It's just too easy. I don't know why people get all concerned about it. Just buy stocks that are backed by the government. It makes your life easy. You don't got to think about it. You know that the government's behind it, and you don't got to think about it. So you can sleep good at night. Oh, look at that. BBAI up 12%. NVTS up 12%. Look at that. Let's see how it plays out, though. Let's see. Because you know how it is. It could just be the start of a little fake out. But I am buying alerting right now, one Rich Tech Robotics stock, market order. I don't give a damn. We're just dollar cost averaging 1 share per day. Don't think about it, just do it. Okay, so buying one. What did I get filled at? Got filled at 6.41. So cool, awesome. 2 shares, woo, I guess. Nice volume. MP will print, especially long term. Long term, I see this at 100 then 150. But people don't have patience. So Hood is a perfect example, right? Hood, nobody wanted it down here when it was at 70, 80. Nobody wanted it at 30. It came up as high as 117, pulled back, and then ran to 150. I don't know why stocks do this, but they love to go to 100. Then once they break 100, then eventually they go to 150. But that took a lot of time, right? We can even measure how long it took. So let's see, 80. Let's go to 80. So here at $90, it took 101 days for HUD to go from 90 to 150. But you know how people are. They don't want to wait 101 days to make whatever this was. How much was that? You can even measure how much you would have made in that time frame. You would have made 69%. Haha. No, it's actually less than that. 66%. Nobody wants to wait 101 days for 66%. What people want is they want to buy short-term dated calls, and tomorrow I make every day I make 100% return. So I'm telling you right now, a lot of stocks, if you just buy and hold them, you can make your 50%, 80% in like a few months. But again, that's not what people want. People are gamblers for the most part. Yeah, I got nothing to say. There's nothing to do here. Just sit back and relax. Let's look at MP Materials here being very, very volatile as expected. Let's look at USAR W. I'm curious what that one's doing. It's holding up, which I think I told that one girl, Shaz or something. Shart? No, not Shart. Shaz, something like that. I told her, I'm like, if it holds, it should see 30, which it just did. So, right on it has to break 30 to go higher. I don't know has this ever been above 30? No, it has never been above 30. So if it breaks 30, it'll go to 35, then 40, but it has to actually break it. I don't know if she's just looking for the short-term quick flip or if she's willing to hold it long-term. Like, it's up to her. But USAR W, I don't think USAR is backed by the government, if I recall. So it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that benefit, so to speak, compared to the other one. MP Materials. I was hoping MP Materials would tank so I can buy more. I'm hoping it doesn't go to $100 real quick, because the whole point of the challenge was to buy 100 shares and then just average down as like a dollar. Every dollar the MP goes down, we were gonna buy one share basically. But that's not. Unfortunately, this challenge might not play out that way. Unfortunately. Oh, by the way, I did get filled on the TSSI put, so I'm selling the TSSI. I'm dumping the TS. If you guys recall last week, I sold a TSSI put because I didn't think we would actually come down, but yeah, we came down. So, selling the TSSI 100 shares that I got assigned for a profit of $122. Sold it at 19.22. So you should, if you followed me into the TSSI sold point, you should be able to sell right now for like $100, because we've got filled at like I think 18 if I recall. So, yeah. Let me see what else. What else is happening here? MP Materials. So yeah, I'm afraid we might get like a pump at open and then just sell off the rest of the day. That could also happen. Let's see, purple, no. Yeah, see, this is why I tell people I don't care about the short-term price. I don't care. I know, I'm confident, 1,000% confident that MP Materials will go to 100. Then 150. I don't care about what happens in one day. Right? Imagine looking at Hood. Even better. Imagine looking at Palantir at $5, right? Back when it was at $5. Imagine looking at Palantir down here. Way back here when it was at, where was it? It was like at $5. I remember. Let me see. Right here. Imagine looking at it. Look at this big red candle on Palantir, right? Imagine seeing this big red candle drop from 880 to a low of 584. Imagine looking at that and thinking, well, it's over. I'm not going to buy any more. And then it runs. And then it absolutely goes on a tear to 190. How do you think that person feels? They feel stupid. They feel like, oh, man, I can't believe that, I can't believe I was so stupid to sell at $5 because of one big red candle. Because of something so short term, by the way. So short term. People don't look at the bigger picture. So MP Materials, even if it comes down under my average, cool. I'm happy. It's backed by the government. I'm not concerned. Now, if something's not backed by the government, good luck. Maybe they get government backing. Maybe they don't. That's on you. UEC, not concerned about that one either. Again, did Grok even answer? Grok didn't even answer my question. Have we discovered new elements that better than uranium for nuclear? Yeah, better than uranium for nuclear energy. It has not answered. Every time I've asked it 3 times, and it just stutters and freezes. I guess it's just such a mind blowing question that it's like, oh my god. So yeah, too many people short term minded, but when you look at the bigger picture, you're like, oh, I just have to hold. So let's look at Big Bear. What is it doing? Finally breaking out here. Right at resistance. It has to break above 8 here in the 8s. If it can hold 8, we can go to 10. That's the big one here on BBAI. Has to hold 8s. What else is happening? APOD getting pushed down at resistance there. Uranium doing good. Yeah, so we got a nice little pump at open, but it's selling off. NVTS selling off right now. NVTS, man, if we dump back to that support line, I'm gonna load up on shares. Not calls, no calls from me. I'm just gonna buy shares, man. Too many people are greedy. If NVTS comes back to this bottom here, the bottom of this sandwich, this little bread down here, that move from to the back to the top of the range is 44%. But you know what? Some people are gonna do. They're gonna load up on like short-term dated calls, trying to get 1,000%. When like for some reason 44% is like not enough. It's weird. It's very very odd. That's why Joey Shaw. That's why he got schmecked. That's why he got smacked on those MSTR calls, because just pure greed. That's all it is, just pure greed. He could just have he could have just held MSTR shares and he'd be right there with me, not concerned. Just whatever. I got shares. I got infinite time on my side. Put another 10K into MSTR. Goddamn, I'm not buying that much. Just found you like your philosophy. Where's the best way to follow you? Discord. Yeah, patreon.com/shades and trades or Twitter. Shades and trades. Galina Kian. Shout out to you. I was about to say her, but I don't know if Galina's a girl name. Breachstone, 10K. You know what, Breachstone? I might add more MSTR, because if I add more MSTR, I'll have 100 shares of MSTR, and I can probably sell covered calls on MSTR at that point and print money, like just selling the covered calls. Because if the MSTR shares get called away, I'm good. If they don't, I still make money from the covered calls premium. So I might do that. I might add some with you and just complete the 100 shares for MSTR. Because I know Joey Shaw has 100 shares of MSTR, and he's been selling covered calls and then buying them back for a profit, because that's his strategy when MSTR is tanking, to make money to the downside. So he doesn't short the stock, but the contract itself, if I recall. So I don't know. I just ate a salami salami. I just ate a salami sandwich with American cheese, just a classic. So yeah, I don't know. To me, this is salami right here. I don't know. Turkey, sure, you can throw turkey on there. Honey ham. But yeah, as I was saying, NVTS. By the way, look at this: top, bottom, top, bottom, top. If it repeats and it comes back to this, 6 and under, 650 and under, just start buying. Because on the way back up, you can make like 40% plus. Too many people, man, they see this and they don't take advantage. We already took advantage of it once here. Let's do it again. What? Might as well. MP Materials, let's see if this closes above 90, end of day, we're looking good for 100. We're looking good for 100. BBAI is showing more strength than an NVTS, funny enough. It hasn't sold off here yet. I think that's it. I don't think I see anything else. Mara just going sideways as expected. Oh, BMXI. Hey guys, be ready. If that goes to 6 cents, this is a gold play. If it goes to 6 cents, there's quite some percent monies to be made. Because we bought that at I forget, what the hell did I buy that? What the hell did I buy that at? Yeah, 0.0492. So yeah. So we're good. Actually, we're probably up. How much are we up right now? I can measure that because we bought at 0.0492. Yeah, we're up 10% already on that. So yeah, we could we could flip it for what, $100? Could we flip it for $100? Let me check. What am I, stupid? Yeah, we could flip it right now for like yeah, almost $200 technically. But I'm not gonna flip that. I'm not gonna flip it. I'm holding shares. I'm not really holding calls on anything or puts. I mean, just covered calls and the put that I sold. But that's about it. Yeah, MP Materials at 9,000 again. If it at 9,000, we're up on that like $600 since we bought on Friday. So again, if it holds 90 this end of day, this is gonna go to 100, in my opinion. And again, I didn't do anything genius. It's just we're gonna need the rare earth elements. We're gonna need the infrastructure for AI. We're gonna need the uranium. So naturally, the share price of these stocks are gonna go higher over the long term. Don't be worried about the short term, man. Don't be worried about the short term. Let me help out Shar. What's her name? I need to check. Yeah, Shaz. I've been getting it wrong. Shaz. Let me see. Let me check the USAR W. I think is the one she's holding. USAR W. Let's see. 3-minute time frame. Hit 30. I don't know if she took profit already, but. See, I don't know. USAR doesn't have government backing. That's what concerns me. If it had government backing, I'd tell Shaz to just hold, because it's going to go higher over the long term. But it doesn't have the government backing. It doesn't have contracts with Apple or the other big companies. It has nothing really other than it's pumping because of because it's within the same sector. But that's about it. Where you can see right away, like MP Materials showing much more strength relative to USAR W. So that's why you want to stick to the ones that have the government backing. It's hard to lose on stocks that have government backing. It's hard to lose on stocks that have Nvidia investing in them, like SoundHound, or they were invested in SoundHound. CoreWeave, right? They invested in CoreWeave, I believe. Like, it's just hard. I want you to write this down. It's hard to lose on stocks that have government backing. It's hard to lose on stocks that have Nvidia investments in them. Nvidia backing them, because that's a really big company. We're up, what, $800 right now on MP? Are we? Hell yeah, we are. You guys should be excited. Goddamn. This was too easy. But I kind of wanted this to tank. I wanted to add more. I didn't want it to pump now. That's the disappointing part. Wow, BBAI wants... This one is showing more strength than NVTS. It wants 10. Yeah, it wants 10. It's interesting to see the kind of strength and weakness between the different stocks, despite being, well, I don't want to say the same sector, but, they're both AI stocks. So, Rich Tech Robotics, sideways, BMXI. Let me look at BMXI. Positions, ARGB. Mara. Okay. What is Sybil doing? I did not check Sybil yet. What is Sybil doing? Completely forgot about Sybil. Sybil, yeah, it looks like it wants to come down to 004s. That's cool. I don't care. That one's just a pump and dump. When it gets that big catalyst, it'll just pump huge, and then we take the profit, and then it just falls for like a quarter. It just keeps falling. So this is just a catalyst play. You just got to be patient with this one. I'll do the due diligence later when I make a video on this one, so people don't forget. Because some people forget, right? When they see a stock dropping like this, a penny stock, they get scared. But the reality is the due diligence is there. They work with the Department of War and Palantir partnership. You can even see that. Several partners with Palantir to deploy warp speed OS across manufacturing operations, advancing AI-driven real-time defense tech capabilities. So, yeah, I mean, penny stock, Palantir partnership. Nobody cares about it when it's cheap, and then it gets a big news and pumps huge. So that one's an easy play. Easy play. For the patient. For the people that squirm when they see that they're down like 40%. Because you can be down 40% real fast on this. It's literally less than a penny stock. So there's people who squirm when they see that, but don't understand that this is literally a sub penny stock. It's normal to be down 40%. Like, you gotta actually just, like, it's normal. You just gotta accept it. Be numb to it, really. Sold my NVTS at 9.01, sitting on 165 cash, waiting for market to go down, get fat premium on put options. Chris Hoing. Sandwich, like turkey or ham. Wait, did I already read that? Am I crazy? Oh. USAR has Apple contracts. It does? Huh, I didn't know that. You scalping Palantir? No, I haven't sold. I have not. No, I'm not scalping it. I was, but I decided, you know what? Let's just sit back and relax. Palantir. Could I have scalped it today? Oh no! I'm glad I didn't scalp it, because I would have bought here on this signal right here. I would have bought at what? No, I would have gotten shellacked right here. I would have gotten shellacked. Yeah, no. I'm glad I didn't. No, I'm not scalping. I'm only scalping Palantir if we start trending to the upside. I decided not to. It would have been dumb to play the sideways volatility. So, yeah, if I would have bought here on this signal right here, I would have gotten destroyed. I immediately would have just been holding down. So, glad I didn't do that. Glad I didn't. What am I doing? BMXI. Okay, BMXI, we're fine. Mara is still just... So a lot of sideways action, and the AI stocks and elements and the rare earth element stocks are the ones that are, they're moving. So yeah, I mean, USAR looking good so far. Looking good too. USAR W. What is USAR W doing? Looking good so far. If it can break and hold above 30, we go to 35, then 40. So, but you would expect MP to hit 100 this week with the way it's moving. If it hits 100 today, some of you owe me like a beer or something. Just kidding. I have my own beers. BBAI. I was not expecting BBAI to do this. Why is it moving like this? Somebody knows something? Because there's no catalyst, right? Right now I see no news. Let me look it up. I bet you the subreddit of BBAI knows something. Because that's... you would expect that to move on news. It's just moving 16% for the second time on its own. Let me check. I sold puts on MP. Got assigned at $80 Friday. So you're very happy right now. That's what that means. That's what that means. News drop. Okay, there is news. There is news. So that's why it's moving. Big Bear AI and T second partner to deliver AI-enabled edge infrastructure for the battlefield. For mission critical operations. I'm gonna make a video on that later then. So there you go. BBAI should see $10 anyways. And any stock like BBAI, AI stock that works with the government, gets contracts from the government, you're gonna see these go higher over the long term. Civil stock works with the government. Palantir partnership, pretty much the exact same setup, is just sitting at pennies instead of at 850. So if you missed that on BBAI, there's literally a sub penny stock called CYBL that has a Palantir partnership, worked with the government, Department of what war they call it now. Same setup, man. It's gonna be too easy. Too easy. Please make a watch list of stocks that are just that are backed by the government, and just trade those. It's gonna be very difficult to lose. The more safe. Ooh, that ginger just hit me. Just hit my throat wrong. Oh. That was a little powerful. That ginger at the end. Anyways. Yeah, make a watch list of stocks that for a fact are backed by the government. Get government contracts. And focus on those. It's hard to lose on those. KSCP, that's right. I almost forgot about KSCP. Because I don't want BBAI. I don't care for it now. I want something that hasn't moved. Yes! KSCP is a buy. I wanted this at 650. I'm buying. Hell yeah. Because this one gets government contracts too. And it works with Palantir, I believe, as well. No? If I recall. So this is another one. Like I said, you just got to buy these stocks when no one wants them. I'm buying 1,000 shares again. Do I want to buy? Yeah, 1,000. Nah, let's buy 500. In case it comes down, I'll add another 500. Yeah. Let's not go crazy. Or should I add 250? Let me check. If it doesn't hold here, it should come down to yeah. I'll add 500. Let me just slap that ask. I don't care. Market. So there's your alert. 500 shares of KACP market order. I'll tell you what I get. Fill that. I've been waiting for this one to come to 650 and under. I will average down. I'm okay with that. Again, government contracts, AI stock. I don't know what else needs to be said. Got filled at 6.51. So there you go. Filled at 6.51 on KSCP. I wanted this one down here at support. So I'm glad I thought about it right now. Because I was like, I would have missed out if this thing just starts running. This one will eventually go to 10 plus. So that's why I'm buying it. It's going to go there. It's going to take time. Just like BBAI, it didn't immediately go to... BBAI didn't immediately go to 10, right? It took... since September up until now. So it took a whole month for it to finally make that move to 840. It's not even at 10 yet, but I could see this at 10 at some point. So if you missed out on BBAI, there's plenty of plays out there that meet the same criteria. Government contracts, government-backed, Palantir partnership, AI. What more needs to be said? Hopefully you guys are learning because you guys just stopped talking to me. So... NVTS going to 10 plus. Congratulations. I already sold, so I'm buying the ones that have not moved. IonQ finding support. Uranium just going sideways. Rich Tech Robotics. I think that one's going to go to 18 in the future, then 25. That's another AI stock. Doesn't have government backing or NVIDIA backing it, I believe. Or maybe it does work with NVIDIA, I think, if I recall. But it's a physical AI play. Let me put it that way. So that one's good. HIMS, don't care for healthcare. Mara, sideways. AI infrastructure play. So I'm going to be accumulating that one. Yep. I don't see anything else here. I don't see anything else to be... Yeah. Wow. Wow. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not think we would move like that on... I didn't think we would move like that. If I'm being honest with you, I did not think we would move like that. On MP Materials, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Like I said, it could literally go to 100 this week, so. Buying all your recommendations, excited. Galina Keon. Well, shout out to you. Patreon.com/ShadesandTrades if you want to join the Discord. What is this? NUAI? Is it going sideways? It is. It is, huh? Support is here at 250, so it has to close above 250. If it doesn't close above 250, we would see $2 is where it would go next, like just psychologically. That's what I would watch for. Man, this one might be a good play in the future when it gets a setup. There's no setup right now. This was the setup right here, that descending wedge. That was the setup. Even without the news, the setup alone was telling you to buy before the big pump. So this is going to be a good one next time you get a setup on it. Whenever that may be. I don't know when that's going to happen, but whenever that happens, that's going to be a good one. Uh, dude, if this goes to 100, join the Discord if you missed out on that. Because that one was, woo, even Usar is still going. Yeah, I hope Char didn't sell too soon. Because Usar W is at, yeah, it's at 30 plus. Did she just make 50% in one day? Let me congratulate her. Goddamn. She just made 50% in one day. I hope other people are making 50% in one day. Because goddamn, I was not expecting that. I was ready to average down. Like, okay, I'm going to buy 100 shares of MP. I'll average down at, 80, then 79, 78, 76. I was just going to keep adding one share every dollar it goes down. I was expecting downside. But that's not what happened. Unfortunately. Let me look at my activity, view transaction history, last 30 days, sold a bunch of calls. Huh. I'm looking for BMXI. Okay, so 2008, 2510, 2510? Is that 2510? Yeah, that's 2510 right there. But yeah, so I made, okay. Okay, guys, I sold my BMXI at 0.0514. If you're hearing this, I flipped the BMXI for like 60 bucks. Sold it at 0.0514. Flipped it for how much? 2008 to 2005 for 60 bucks. Flipped it for 60 bucks. I'm out of that. I think I think we're gonna do very well with MP and uranium, UEC. I don't want to hold the gold. Gold can suck a fat one. It isn't gonna do much. We're gonna focus on what's moving. Uranium, MP materials, Rich Tech Robotics is moving right now. Mara stock should move in the future. So Sybil should move in the future. This is too easy. Why am I even here, guys? Oh, by the way, update. Grok has not answered this question for an hour now. Have we discovered new elements better than uranium for nuclear energy? They don't answer. I don't know why he doesn't answer. This is like, for an hour, I've just been sitting here waiting. Like, is there like something in the algorithm that makes it go, oh, what a question, I can't even fathom. Like, I don't know what to say to this question. It's so incredible. Like, I've never seen Grok freeze like that. That's crazy. Anyone know why Grok is freezing? I'm asking ChatGPT right now. Oh, ChatGPT giving us an actual answer. I believe in 6 months MSTR will be at 600. I don't disagree with that. But I don't agree. Let me put it that way. Hi Shades, shout out to Subluke. Subluke, are you buying one share of RR every day? Are you doing the challenge? Because you need to be doing the challenge. You specifically lump sum every single time, and then you cry that you lump summed and you missed out on, RR pumping huge. RR is going to go to 18 plus. You just got to give it time. So I'm telling you right now, Sebluke, because you've been in the Discord for 8+ months and you still continue to make that little mistake of throwing all your money at all your account at one stock. Buy one share of Rich Tech Robotics RR stock every day. Just one share. It'll add up and you'll make your 300%. Be patient with it. That's it. That's all I got to say with regards to that. I made that challenge specifically for you because you're the one who's got the big problem of lump summing. No, we haven't discovered any new element that's better than uranium, quote unquote, for practical nuclear power. There are promising alternatives and a lot of research, but nothing new that could replace uranium today. Thorium can suck a fat one. Plutonium and others, blah, blah, blah. But they're not new / superior. Scientists are creating super heavy elements beyond uranium in labs, but they're impractical for energy. So the real path to quote unquote better reactors is technology and fuel cycles, not a magic new element. So there you go, guys. So uranium is there's nothing else. It's just uranium. You can't. That's it. It's just uranium. There's no way around it. You can't. It's just uranium. So we're gonna see UEC stock go to 20, then 25. Give it time. I'm not saying it's gonna happen today, or tomorrow or next week. Give it like 6 months to a year. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about these other elements. We care about uranium. That's all people talk about. Uranium, uranium, uranium. And MP materials headed to 100. If it sees 100, I'm setting a sell limit order of 100. If it hits 100 today, I'm just gonna take a vacation for the rest of the week. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, yeah, no. If that goes to 100, guys, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to tank. So setting a sell limit order right now on not UEC. What the hell did I buy? MP materials. Setting a sell limit. Oh, come on. Setting a sell limit of at 100. Sell limit at 100. Sell limit at 100. So if MP hits 100, we make 1,600 and something like that. You can hold for 150 if you want, but hell, my first target was 100. I was not expecting it to move that fast, honestly. UEC, I'm still holding. That one's not moving as quickly, so that one's, we're good on UEC. KACP, I'll average down if it comes down to 6 and under. Maybe I'll probably add 250 shares at $6 and then 250 shares at $5.50. Rich Tech Robotics, we're just buying one at a time. Mara still going sideways. Cool. Wow. I am shocked. I was not expecting that kind of run. NVTS headed towards 10. Looks like the stock market is looks like it wants to go higher. I don't. AVGO. Wow. AVGO. AVGO. Whoa. AVGO. If it breaks, if it already broke out, oh, that sucks. That sucks. Cause that sucks. So for those of you who weren't following, on Friday I bought AVGO calls here, cause I was looking for that breakout here, at this level at 350, cause I knew it would come back to like 358, which is an $8 move. So I could have made like $1,000+ on calls, but I bought the calls and I didn't like what I was seeing on the smaller time frame. So I just scalped it for like $130, and I'm glad I did because that thing dropped like a hot pocket. But it broke out today, and that sucks. I missed out on this. I missed out on that breakout. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I can't keep track of everything, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, if it breaks out this next level, if it breaks above 360, we go to 370. So I'll keep an eye. I'm gonna add that to my favorites. There's money to be made on that, on calls on that one. But I'm using strategy. I'm not just like, I just throw short-term dated calls and hope it works out. And then if we get another big drop, you get absolutely shellacked. You get smacked around by the markets. I might just buy shares and just play it safe. Really, at this point, I've seen too many people get destroyed by calls. That I might never play calls again other than sell them at that point. I've seen too many people get destroyed by options, buying them at least, to the point where I'm considering just making a rule: no more buying calls, no buying puts. I've never bought puts anyways, but none of that. Just sell covered calls, sell puts, but never actually buy them, because I've seen too many people destroy themselves doing that. What is Ethereum doing? It's doing BM&R doing. I feel sorry for Joey Shaw. He's very leveraged on all these, and he's super bullish. But the technicals have been looking abysmal for those. What else? Bots, KGC, HIMS, sideways. So the most important thing today is, how is the stock market gonna close? That's the most important thing. Right now it looks good, but if it sells off for the rest of the day, that would kind of be unfortunate. Gemini answered it. Wait, whoa, let me reread. For MP, after it hits 100, still expected to go up in the long term. Yeah, after it hits 100, feel free to hold for 150. I believe in 6 months, MSTR will be 600. Oh, I think I already read that. Hi, Shades. Blah blah blah. I'm up 2% IonQ. You think I should sell and reposition if it drops because it's up 8% now? You should not be buying IonQ when it's that high. Please take the profit and stop being stupid, and just buy RR stock. You're buying. Buy RR stock, motherfucker. God, you piss me off, dude. I know you're hearing this, and this is we have this conversation every fucking like week. You get high, okay, you smoke your blunt late at night, and then you message me, hey, I found the next 10x, and then I do the research on your stupid stock, and it's absolute trash. And then you have the audacity to look at me and tell me, hey, this stock is going to create a printer that prints food. But the reality is you're fucking hungry because you're smoking so much fucking weed. And I think some Discord members have told me you should tell that guy to stop fucking smoking weed and focus on, just buying and holding. Because you'll make more. Because you've missed out on a lot of 10xers, 5xers in the Discord. Because you're fucking smoking weed and you're looking for the quick flip. Because you want that high. You want more of a high. You get the high from the blunt, but you also want the high of like a 5-10x real fast. When the reality is if you want that 5 to 10x, you need to fucking just buy RR stock, sit on it, and listen to me for once. That's all. I just got to call you out specifically because you've been in the Discord for over fucking 9 months and you still make the same mistakes. And if you stop making those mistakes, you would be so much more profitable. So much more. Right now, you're probably better than Joey Shaw because Joey Shaw is just buying calls and being stupid, like leveraged. You don't have loans. You are not borrowing money. You're not using margin. You can be better than most people in this Discord at trading. You just gotta stop with the huge smoking weed and then like I found the next 10x. Like just listen to me for once. Buy RR stock and fucking sit on it. And don't lump sum. I'm not saying buy as in lump sum on RR. I'm telling you to just buy a few shares at a time. Accumulate it and you'll see the reward later on 6 to 8 months from now. That's all I gotta say to you. Gemini answered it and it agrees with ChatGPT. Disagrees with ChatGPT. Well, Gemini can suck a fat one. No, I'm kidding. I'm waiting for RR to come down to $5, but I feel like it's gonna. I feel it's going to be another APLD if I keep waiting. What was I just yelling at this guy about? Yes, many experts consider thorium to be a potentially better alternative than uranium for nuclear power, primarily due to its greater abundance, superior safety features, and less hazardous waste. That's Gemini BBI pushing 9. I really want to buy more of RR than one share. Hey bro, what's your opinion on when analysts change price target higher? Is it a short-lived pump? I'm really just asking what you think of when you see news like that. I don't even look at that. Motherfucker, how long have you been following this channel? What? I don't even care what analysts think. I just look at the charts and go, this is a buy. Shut the fuck up and buy. Like, it's not. I don't think of anything of it. Analysts are stupid. Don't pay attention to them. They always give price targets that are garbage. I give better price targets, so don't even bother with those people. Listen to Shades, not those analysts. Those analysts get paid to put some information in an AI, and the AI spits out a target. And then if they're wrong, they blame the AI. They go, oh, it was the AI, not me. Not me, the fund manager. Not my fault. It's the AI's fault. So they just offload the blame to AI instead of the actual fund manager. So don't listen to those targets. Those targets are just generated by AI at this point because we're living in a different time. It's absolute trash. Do not listen to analyst price targets. Better to listen to it from an actual human than from the AI bullshit that's spat out by whatever proprietary things they use over there on Wall Street or whatever. Funny. Ed, Alex Petrosky, BetF over 5. So a good day so far. I was expecting more sideways action, honestly. I was expecting more sideways action. BetF over 5. It has to hold 5 if it wants to go to 10. That doesn't mean you go crazy and start loading. Just to be clear. BBAI, again, it has to hold above 8. And we'll see this go to 10 probably this week. Rigetti, NVTS. I'm just pissed at Sebluke, though. I'm just pissed at that guy. It's always the same story with him. Like, how many times do I have to hit you over the head, bro? How many times? Joey Shaw, I hit him over the head a lot of times. And he's finally listening. Okay. I think we're looking good. I don't think we're already in the good ones. So that's it for the video. MP, hold for 100. If you want to hold for 150, do so. Richster Robotics, just accumulate long term and say wait for 18. Nice 3x or 2x. I mean, depends, I guess, what your average becomes. AVGO, look for the big breakout above 360. Should send it to 370. So calls on that. And UEC, another long term play. Monostock, another long-term play. Just buy it and sit on it. That's it. I have to go talk to my artist because he just sent me some sketches. I will alert if I have to alert anything else. I will see you guys in where is